and nothing, and nothing, and nothing, nothing.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. The confessions. Now, well, good afternoon. Nice to see you again. Now, what do you think of the suit? What? That's nifty, isn't it? Look at that now. What you see? Hey, it's nifty. Now, the funny thing, it's a very interesting story about this suit. Very interesting. Do you want to hear it? Well, you're going to anyway. Just make your minds up. No, the thing was this. No, it was very funny. You see, because what's the day? Well, that's right, last Wednesday. I was up in the attic rummaging, you see, among the... just to make it pass a couple of minutes, you know. And, yes, and I came across some old souvenirs from the war. Some, you know, my war souvenirs. The last war. And, yes. And I'm a cunning devil, you know, really, because I came across this parachute. And yes, I sent it to the tailors, I had it made up into a suit, look. It's nifty, isn't it? The only thing is, you see, being a parachute, when you pull the cord, the trousers fall down very slowly. It's all right, so long as you're not in a hurry, if you understand what I mean. Now, you're saying to yourselves, what's he on about? What the devil's he on about? Where's his confessions? What about his confessions? Well, I'll tell you. Now, I'll tell you. Before the war, I was on this cycling tour of Germany. And I met this German Fräulein, Brunhilde. Now, her Brun was nothing, but she had beautiful Hildas. And, wait a minute! Please. No, and you, honestly, and she taught me so much, you'd be surprised what I picked up from her. And the thing was, wait a minute. Mainly the German language. Especially the German language. I could speak fluent German. I can talk the oh dear. I splashed all the front row. Would you mind moving back a bit? Yeah, now, the thing is this German I learned can be very useful during the war because this is where it came useful. When I made my daring escape, while I was a prisoner of war, this German language was essential. You see, this is how it started. I was in a concert party captured in France, and we were being transported, you see, in a lorry to Stalag Luft 3. I was doing my bit in the true bulldog spirit and trying to keep morale up by doing my famous impersonation of George Formby. Wait! I've got 4 more choruses! Well, how was I to know they didn't like George Formby? It was then I saw the French farmhouse. I knew I had to approach it with great caution. Not because of the Germans, but those French cows aren't a bit fussy, you know. Oh, no. Right, nobody move or I'll plunk. Hello? Nobody here. It's an empty house. What do you mean I should be used to that? Don't be saucy. Don't be cheeky, I'll switch you off now. Hello? What's this? This is still warm. Look, they must have left here in a hell of a hurry. Oh, yes. A hell of a hurry, look. Now, let me see. I wonder who lives here. Oh, look! Oh, look! Oh, this reminds me of something I haven't had for a long time. Oh, yes, it does. But it's been so long I've forgotten what it was like. Oh, yes. No, I used to have it twice a week, you know, regularly. Oh, I did. Every Wednesday and Friday, yes. Spotted Dick. Oh, yes. Spotted Dick. It's a pudding, see, made in a stocking. Hasn't your mum ever made a pudding in a stocking? Oh, yes. The only thing is you can't tell, sometimes, whether it's a currant or a corn plaster. No. All this talk about food has made me ravishing. Now. Oh, yes. What could the baker have had in mind? But never mind. Where's a knife? Can you see a knife anywhere? Knife. Where do they keep the knives? Oh, thank you very much. Now, have you got any butter?
Attention! Put your hands up.
Up where?
On your head. And shut up.
Oh, yes, all right. So, I see the point.
Now listen
Wait
to
a
me.
minute, give them a chance to laugh. They haven't got something they can afford to waste, you see? See the point, you see? Oh, please yourself, sorry. Yeah, what are you doing? Hey, what, you taking an inventory?
I'm frisking you.
Huh?
I am frisking you.
I bet about you frisky Frenchman, oh, yes.
What are these?
Both halves of me. It's worse than going through the customs, isn't it? Yes.
Have you got a concealed weapon?
That is my business.
Stand still. To attention.
Yes.
Now we get to the bottom of this.
They never give up, these Frenchmen, do they?
Now listen.
Yes.
What I want to know is who you are
Who I are, yes.
and what you are doing here.
Here? Yes. Who I are? Well, I are Private Howerd, KCG XZ 543.
So, you are telling me-
898 76542.
You mean to tell me?
9431 87964 8600 stroke. Guess what?
Oh.
No, 1.
That's a very long number.
Yeah, it was a serial number. Serial. Don't doze off. That's a good one, that, isn't it? Nespa. No Nespa, all right.
So, I am going to have you interrogated by our leader, Captain Lavie.
I don't give a fig for your Captain Latrine.
Captain Lavie.
Lavie, it's the same thing.
You laugh soon on the other side of your face.
I wish to God that lot would.
Our Captain Lavie is quite merciless with spies and tracers. You see these?
Yes?
Each one represents a dead Nazi.
Dead Nazi?
Each one put to death by our Captain Lavie.
Oh, well, look, will you give Captain my compliments? I am very, very sorry. I can't say to me. Yes, I must go to Tibet. Tibet, you see. I have to entertain the troops.
There are no troops within 1,000 miles of Tibet.
Well, that's all right. My voice carries.
No! Captain Lavie!
No,
will
please
you come
don't.
down?
No, please, I'm true British. I really am. There's red blood coursing through my veins.
Then what are you worried about?
The yellow streak running down my back. God, sounds like the thing from outer space. Oh, Captain! Oh, Captain, please! I'm pleading with you, have mercy. I'm pleading. I'm just a miserable pleader. Look, will you mind shutting your faces? My life's at stake here. It's a difficult scene. Oh, please, Captain, you must show me pity. You must show me mercy. Oh! You must show me many things. Oh, yes. Here, you're not a man, are you? You aren't a man at all. It sticks out a mile. Of course you're not. Are you one of those, what they call hors de combat?
Silence! What have you found out about this man, Pierre?
Claims he's British. I think he lies.
We shall soon find out.
Oh.
I have methods that drain a man of all his strengths. By the time I've finished with you, you will be a quivering, decimated wreck.
Oh, but what a way to go.
Pierre! Chair!
Where?
There. 40 love.
What branch of the service are you in?
Well, I'm in a concert party.
What are you doing this concert party?
I entertain.
You lie! Prove it! Prove it!
I'm on. Ding, ding. Yes. Here's a good one. Now, a funny thing happened to me on the way to the war. Yes. This sergeant said to me, "Is your name Howerd?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Is that private?" I said, "No, everybody knows it."
I told you you lied.
Well, they can't all be gems, can they?
Assieds-toi.
Oh,
Now, we
Yes.
shall see what you know about England.
yes.
Say the first thing that pops into your head.
Pops, yes.
What do you associate with Bristol? Come on! Bristol, we're waiting.
They're all waiting. Yes, Bristol, the Beaufort bomber. Actually, that's the second thing that popped into my head, that.
What famous queen died in 1901?
Queen, 1901 died.
1901.
Victoria.
No.
Oscar Wilde.
No. I have enough of this. Now I slit his throat. Huh?
No. I have a better idea.
Huh?
Leave us alone for a few minutes. You understand?
Don't you try anything funny.
In front of this lot, I wouldn't dare.
No. I mean, don't try to escape.
Oh.
We have booby traps out there.
I think there are a couple in here as well.
Come.
Yes.
Why don't you make yourself more comfortable, my friend?
Yeah, well, it's very kind, thank you.
I'm forgetting my manners.
Yeah.
All this time and I don't even know your first name.
Well, it's Francis.
I want you to be frank with me.
Well, I prefer Francis.
You must understand. No, you must understand.
I'll try.
I am deeply involved in the resistance movement.
Resistance? You could have fooled me, I must say.
That's why.
Oh, mind?
That's why I'm forced to interrogate you.
Oh, it's...
But I'm sure you prefer for it to be carried out on a nice, intimate basis.
Well...
Wouldn't you rather have it out with me?
You dare! Come on now, you dare!
Come on.
No, here, this is.
Tell me.
Please,
tell me
here. This is
everything.
it.
This is the bit you've been waiting for. Get the kids... Yes! Get the kids to bed now, get the kids... Here, go on, carry on, yes. Where were we? You're the... Yes.
Do what you feel. Feel free.
Oh, no, I can feel desire.
Oh, yes.
I can feel desire welling up in me. Oh, it's a primitive urge.
Oh, you must let yourself go. Forget your inhibitions.
Oh, I couldn't. I'm so embarrassed.
Oh, no, chérie. No, you must get a grip on yourself.
Oh, that'll make it worse. Please don't.
No, do it. It will be our little secret.
A secret?
Secret.
You'll keep it a secret then?
I promise.
If I do it, that I will.
Oh, yes.
I'll do it. I've always wanted to act out my fantasies. So now I'm going to. Oh, dear. Oh, I know I'm being naughty, really.
Oui.
He's English, all right.
What's she tell?
Are you sure you know about radio?
Of course I know all about radio. You ask anyone in England, they'll all tell you I'm a ham.
Forget. When you make contact with London, you must use the code.
Code? I see. Code, yes. Where do you keep the code?
It's in my head.
Oh, poor... She's got a code in her head. What do you mean, shocking? Well, this is wartime, isn't it? Don't expect too much. Here we are, then.
We want you to tell them to send the fishing boat to pick you up from the usual spot.
Fishing boat pick me up, usual spot. All right.
Now,
Okay.
here is what you say in code.
Yes.
The ram.
Yeah, pardon?
The ram, that's you.
Who's been talking?
The ram will mate with the ewe.
Oh.
The ewe is the fisherman.
I'm not mating with any fishermen. All right, don't get yourself worked up. Don't get tetchy.
Now,
Yeah.
the ram will mate with the ewe when the juxtaposition of the nocturnal equinoxes is parallel to the latitudinal southern meridian.
God help us. By the time they work that lot out, the ram will have gone off the boil, I'll tell you.
Just get them on the radio.
All right. Here we are. Here we are. England. Come in, England. Woo! England, come in, England.
Hello.
There's England, yes.
Hello, bullocks. Come in,
Bullocks.
Oh! I thought he said something else. That's right, barracks. That's what I thought he said, yes. You want to get this radio scene to it distorts. Shocking, you know.
The word is bullocks. It is the call sign of our resistance group.
I see. What do I call him, then?
There's his call sign.
No, I can't. No, I couldn't. No
course
wonder
you can.
No wonder you keep your radio secret, I'll tell you that. All right, here we are. Hello, bullocks. Hello, bullocks. Cobbler's here. Oh, I feel such a fool, really.
he'll get on me.
All right.
Have you got a message? Please be quick. Roger and over.
Yes, wait a second. Look, Roger Cobblers. This is Roger Bullock's here, you see. Now, this is the message. This lamb... Ram! Oh, my goodness, she's getting me down here. There's a ram gonna mate with a ewe, you see. And there's, you can imagine, can't you? And there's a fisherman involved. And if you come over tonight, about midnight, exactly, you'll catch them at it. You understand? Roger Cobblers?
Good. Stand up.
Yes.
There's no time to lose. Go upstairs and get into the German uniform you'll find there.
I will not desecrate my body by wearing a uniform which has come to signify all is barbaric and deciduous. In human nature, I will not wear that German uniform. Well, just this once, because before it gets taken in, you see, round the
It
thighs.
is best you wear the uniform
Why?
in order to avoid suspicion when you cross occupied France back to England.
Across France, back to England, yes. Back to England. Back to that noble little woman. That noble little woman who I love so dearly. I'll never forget the night before I left England. She asked me to give her something to remember me by. Yes, so I did. He'll be about 2 years old by now.
Get up the stairs.
Where did you learn that? Oh, dear, what sort of thing?
It's the Boche! They must have picked up our signal. Quick, Pierre, hide the radio.
Two men at the back. 2 months searching here. This radio must be found. This is the only house in the vicinity. It must be in here somewhere. Well, did you find them? Nine. They can't have gone very far. They may still be in the house. Anybody found in this house must be an enemy of the Reich and shall be executed without mercy. What the?
Sieg Heil, right in the Führer's Yes, I'll have to do some acting now, won't I? Here we are. Hey. Oh, sir! Yes, I'm finished.
Hit the hay, a machine with hay, hit the hay.
Oh, I'm finished. Go on.
Hold this man!
Oh, God. What a predicament. I'm going to be held by the privates. Go back. Ah, yes. Listen, no. It's a pity, really. I'll tell you why. Because you missed the best part. Oh, it is a shame. No. No. You see, I had to talk my way out of being captured by those Germans. Acting! You have never seen anything like it. Now, I know I'm a professional actor, but you see, in those days... No, shut up a minute. In those days, I had very small parts. Don't get common. It was the cold weather, because the thing... Don't listen! Because people did not go to the theatre, that's why. But you see, my knowledge of German language came in very essential here, you see, and I was able to convince these people that I was a German officer. I was able to convince them I was a German officer. Now, the next part should be done entirely in German, but we've dubbed it into English. For the sake of you ignorant lot, that's right.
Lieutenant Gruber at your service, Captain.
Yes. Oh, yes, you. Yes, all right.
Heil Hitler.
Yes. Oh, thank you very much, and all the best to you as well.
Thank you. Tell me, Captain.
Yes.
What were you doing in this house? We saw a woman running away as we came up.
Yeah, well, that was what I was doing.
I understand.
I'm afraid you nearly caught me with my panzers down. Well, he's enjoying it. Everybody else is. Tell you something, I wish to God he was sitting in the audience, I'll tell you that. Bless you.
Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome.
Captain,
Yes.
I still believe there is a radio in here somewhere.
A radio in here? Oh, ridiculous.
Message for Bullocks. The ewe will mate with the ram at midnight.
What?
Oh, don't take any notice. The sheep are sex mad this time of the year.
That came from the oven.
Yes, the oven. No, please, please!
So!
No, please, I'm in the middle of my baking.
There is the radio in there.
It's a pie.
Excuse me for being suspicious.
Yes, of course.
May I see your identification?
You see? That's the worst of these jerry-built houses.
What? Down! Down, everybody! Take cover! It's the British! Must be commando raid! Duck!
Now, look, don't be stupid. Something bigger than a duck did that, let's face it.
Isn't war hell?
Yes?
Yeah, I mean, just look at me.
Yes.
3 weeks, no shampoo.
It'll ruin your split ends, I'll tell you that.
Look, whatever are we going to do?
I've done it. I've taken cover, that's what I meant.
Yes. We are surrounded, and all our ammunition is in the truck.
Oh, dear, that's a nuisance, isn't it?
This is our final gesture of defiance.
Oh? What
This
is
hand grenade
it? Hand grenade?
has to be delivered by you.
Well, I haven't delivered a hand grenade for years. Now, what do you have to do?
Count to 10.
Oh, I haven't counted to 10 either for years. Well, not in German. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Pollux.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Yes, thank you. Oh, no, I could have hurt myself. No.
Right! Stand by! There!
Poor cow. 'Tis a shame. Well, I know what it is. I remember we had our cat done last week.
All right, the game's up. Get your hands up. Up, 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 up. Right. Who's your senior officer?
Yes, he is.
Well, you seem to be favourite.
Yes, I'm with him. Take no notice. Listen. I'm British.
Also British, prove it.
Well, you must have heard of me in the forces, Frankie Howerd. I do troop shows. You must have seen me in the naffy, Frankie Howerd, eh? Here we are. Look. Ting, ting. Here we are. A funny thing happened to me on the way to the war. This sergeant major said to me, "Is your name Howerd?" I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Is that private?" I said, "No, National Health." Topical.
Blimey, I remember you.
What?
I've seen you in army shows.
Yes.
Hey,
Yes.
didn't you do an act with a ukulele?
That's right. George Formby impersonations. This is it. Look. There's the ukulele.
You know, I've never forgotten this ukulele.
Oh, you shouldn't really. What? Oh, you've ruined my G-string. What a shame. Never mind. I'll forgive you, because you're taking me back home to England.
Hang on, not so fast. Here, I'll do a deal with you. I'll let you lot go if you take Howerd with you.
Nine. We have enough problems in Germany already. Why should we suffer his dreadful jokes?
If you take him with you, I'll throw in 20 cigarettes and a bar of chocolate.
If you take him, I will give you 3 tins of liverwurst and some pumpernickel.
Listen, I shall give you both a knuckle sandwich if you don't fight.
Look, I'll add a
What's
tin of
going on
barbie.
in here?
Here, do you want to recruit for your partisans?
No, jamais.
You want to drive us even further underground?
Look, ladies.
You haven't heard my best gag set. You haven't heard my best material. I've got some lovely gags here. Have you heard?
Oh, space it on you. I'll try it on you, space it on them. Here we are. Is it good now? You see, this recruiting officer was going around the countryside recruiting men for the war, you see, recruiting. And he saw this big man there, big chap, milking a cow. He said, "Hey, shouldn't you be up the front?" He said, "No, the milk's this end, you bloody fool." See? Oh, space it on you as well, isn't it? Perhaps you like music instead. Here we are, then. Oh, Mr. World, what can I do?